Hello everybody, my name is Ifan and this is 360 Degree Mastery. This is the channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you will know when new videos are coming out. Last week, I did a video where I talked about the difference between assets and liabilities and the features of an asset you should be on the lookout for if you are trying to acquire assets to create wealth or to grow your wealth. Now, today, I want to take that a step further. I want to talk about liabilities. Now, most liabilities are easy to spot from a distance because liabilities, by their very nature, they cost you money and they do not make you money in return. They are expensive. But there are certain liabilities that might prevent us from achieving our full potential financially and ultimately create wealth. Now, I'm going to go through these liabilities. I listed 4 of them. I want to go through them very quickly, and I'm sure that when you see them in your life, if you encounter them, you can spot them and recognize them and stay clear of them. Now, the first of these is this: bad friendships. Bad friendships, when we invest our time and our resources in bad friendships, it can cost us money, it affects our decision making, and it can actually get us into trouble. Make sure you make friends that you can add value to and that can also add value to you. Now, the second liability you may not spot is a complicated romantic life. Oh, you are seeing somebody, but then you like somebody else, and that person has somebody who has promised a marriage to him or her, and they are waiting to see how it will play out. But meanwhile, you love the one that is not with you, but the one that loves you, you are not with the person, and so on and so forth. These are complicated romantic scenarios that can prevent you from being successful. I advise people, I tell people, as much as possible, try to keep your life simple, keep your life uncluttered, keep your life uncomplicated. Stay away from complicated romantic relationships, complicated romantic scenarios, complicated romantic entanglements. They will not do you good. Now, the third liability you may not spot is holding grudges. Now, every religious person, everybody who professes some kind of faith, some kind of religion, we know that it's not good to hold grudges. But let me tell you something about holding a grudge. Holding a grudge can actually prevent you from being successful. Let me give you a scenario. You are holding a grudge against someone, you don't want to interact with him or her, and ultimately you find out that that person can be instrumental in getting you to the next level. What do? Because you do not like that person, you do not like something about that person, you refuse to talk to that person or to have anything to do with that person, you are going to prevent yourself from getting to the next level. You're going to prevent yourself from creating wealth. So avoid holding grudges. It's a liability, it's detrimental to your wealth creation. Now, the last one I want to talk about is superstition. Now, I consider myself a very spiritual person, a very balanced person, and I, have a fair share of superstition, in my life that I believe in. But I do not let that affect me. I do not believe so much in superstition that it affects my career or it affects my financial decision-making process. When you are superstitious, you will be afraid of so many things. I tell people, as long as it does not violate any of the laws or commandments in your religion, as long as it does not violate any of your basic principles, standards as an individual, as long as it does not hurt or offend another person directly, then you should not be afraid of it. Take the decision, go out and do it. It's either it fails or it does not fail. You should not be so afraid of failure or so afraid of superstition that you do not take decisions. This is what I tell people. So superstition is also something that can prevent you from creating wealth. So let's quickly run through 4 liabilities that you may not spot from a distance: bad friendships, complicated romantic life, holding grudges, and superstition. If you are guilty of any of these, or if you find yourself, having any of these in your life, then I would advise you that you divest yourself of them, forget about them, and move on with your life. Create your wealth. Go out, try new things, take decisions that will ultimately, lead you to success. And continue to watch this channel. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Please check out my website. I put a link to my website in the description below. My name is Ifan Yuba, and this is 360 Degree Mastery, and I'm urging you to please avoid these 4 liabilities. Go out and create wealth for yourself. Namaste.